When it comes to the human agents, they seem to have gone over to a system largely of using what you guys call cutouts. In other words, they use other people. For example, the killing a year ago of that top Hamas guy, Ismail Haniyeh, was a combination of those methods. They used the technology to find out that this is where he stayed, the guest house in the north of Tehran, that was supposedly a secret. But they then used one of these cutouts, one of these proxy agents, to actually plant the bomb. So, in that way, it doesn't involve any Israelis using phony passports crossing the borders into Iran to do the job, which clearly, if they get caught, it's maximally embarrassing in every way, and the mission doesn't happen.
And do they recruit them online then?
It seems that is going on, and in fact, there's just been a case hit the press in Israel of an Iranian operation to recruit Israelis online.
Right.
And that might be via chat rooms. Now, of course, these people might have already been pinpointed as people in financial difficulties, people who are unhappy with the government, or whatever.
Yes, so they're legitimate targets.
Yeah, so they're all part of your criteria for why you might target an individual. Is that going to work then, Mark? I mean, to someone who's being asked to risk their life, if someone suddenly starts talking to you over, Club Penguin or your mobile phone, you get a cold call. Are you really going to trust your life, or are you going to think it's your own secret police trying to burn you?
And are large amounts of money involved, do you think?
Well, yes to a lot of these things. I mean, I think that, again, the traditional way of recruiting an asset is based on a process we call development. So you meet someone, you try to understand what their vulnerabilities are. You walk them down a path based on personal meetings over and over again. But because of this UTS environment, I think the intelligence services around the world are faced with the necessity to use things such as cutouts, or what you kind of described, a principal agent network, in which perhaps the actual CIA or MI6 or Mossad case officer actually never even meets the target. Maybe there is a cutout, or maybe everything is done remotely. This, of course, makes it harder because the whole idea of recruiting an asset is building that personal rapport. And if you're not there in front of them one-on-one, it makes it exceedingly more difficult.